our garden. This segment we're going to talk about full harvest and what time of season and kind of some of the fun things that we get to harvest now that we've worked so hard for all spring and in the early summer. Our tomatoes, even though the vines might look a little weak, they're actually doing exactly what they're supposed to do. We're pulling about 1 or 2 buckets of tomatoes out of here per day. We've already pulled off a whole bunch of tomatoes off this, but you can see it's still producing. It's still got about another month of life in it. It'll probably produce about 100 pounds of tomatoes. The one that we called Hungarian heart, you can see the heart shape. It's a wonderful paste tomato. This one's ready to be harvested, and you can see that beautiful shape. This is one of my all-time favorite heirloom tomatoes. It's called a cacao. This is one of the experiments that has worked out really good. The flavor is wonderful. And you can pick them anywhere from the darker red purples to just when they're turning. And in a day or two, this will be ready to eat. We can keep the tomatoes we want, and then we can cull the tomatoes that might not be as pretty or easy to or to can or to eat. I just put them in another bucket. We have a lot of farm animals. Nothing goes to waste here. They go to either farm animals or compost, or they go to the neighbors. One of the things that we increased this year is our flowers, our beautiful flowers. And we did that to try to attract more of the local beehives that we have. And it really does seem to be working. One thing we do have to do though, and this is a little tip that you might be interested in, is I like to keep the blossoms full. And so about once a week we'll come through, and with our little bare bones snippers, we'll come through and take off right down to the bottom. This is a new blossom ready to blossom, and this one's kind of dead, so I'll just take it down all the way down to the leaf. That'll encourage more blossoms to come out. One of the things that I always grow too much of is zucchini and yellowneck squash. I like to pick them at this size. They're still very tender, or even this size. So this is what we will eat. Once they start getting kind of fat like that, it's good for grilling for sure, but we call this hog food. They're this tender, then I love to eat them out of the garden. They're sweet. Delicious.